Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. Happy Monday. I have just purchased this crazy looking faced man. Not me, I'm not the guy with the crazy face. Well, I guess I kind of do have a crazy face, but this guy, this handmade, I don't know what this is, a vase or a vase? How do you pronounce that particular word that I picked up here at this Goodwill? You can see behind me. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the TDW. Happy Monday. TGIM. I'm going to perch this right up here for 1 second so I can get my keys out and actually open the door to my van and show you a thrift store haul. That's what this vlog will be. Did I do the intro? It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the TDW. If I did it twice, that will make up for all the times that I have failed you in the past. Oh, someone is whistling at me. I can't whistle very well. I would do one of those like two-fingered whistles, but I am not a very good whistler. Like, yep, they don't hear me. I am out running some errands. Got quite a few things today, including, check this out. I went to the post office and I picked up Elvis Presley stamps and Johnny Cash stamps, and it's cool because it makes it look like that they are on a 45 record, but in reality they're just, oh, excuse me, I'm starting to belch up the coffee that I had earlier this morning. My apologies for that, but check this out. Elvis Presley stamps, the United States Postal Service, take my money please, because these are awesome. I don't mail a whole heck of a lot of letters out, but occasionally I will, so it's definitely good to have those type of stamps to mail out. I also picked up some nuts and bolts and screws to fix my screen door, if you guys watched yesterday's vlog. Let's talk about thrift stores. I am a thrift store, I don't want to say a thrift store junkie, but I love a good bargain, and I've always been into thrift stores. I used to be borderline obsessed with going to thrift stores. I'm not really as obsessed as I used to be, but I still visit thrift stores at least 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes even more than that. And I'm thinking about maybe once a month peppering in a little thrift store haul vlog onto this daily channel. What do you guys think about those apples? Hey, do you like bananas? How about those bananas? You ever see Futurama in the episode where they actually do a spoof of Goodwill Hunting and Goodwill Hunting when Matt Damon is like, I got her number. How do you like them apples? Well, they did a thing in Futurama where they had this monkey who was a genius monkey, and he does a thing. You like bananas? I got her number. You like those bananas? I don't know. I'm going very sidetracked with this. Running some errands. Got some stuff to fix the door from yesterday's dramatic storytelling vlog of the night before. And I'm getting some stuff for my home thrift store things. And I want to start off with what I got inside the Goodwill. This crazy looking man face. And this was not really the greatest bargain in the world, but you never know. This could actually be worth like $3,000. I paid $4.99. You can see there. And someone by the name of WM or MW, depending on which way you spin it around, was the person who made this. So maybe this is an antique way. An antique way? An antique woo? An antique woo. That's me. I'm an antique woo because I am getting a little bit older. So basically a thrift store haul would be what I'm finding at thrift stores. Anytime you see a YouTube video where it says a name of a company or name of a store and then haul, it's basically that person going out and buying something and then telling you what they bought. It's kind of like the internet's version, cool word. We're the part of the cool club calling it a thrift store haul. So that's what it's going to be called, thrift store haul. So here's the first thing I got from this Goodwill. I am not a huge fan of Goodwill and Salvation Army. I do visit those occasionally. Goodwill and Salvation Army are kind of like the corporate giants of the thrift store world. And even though they do have a lot of good stuff, I like to go to the mom and pop stores, the place where all the goodies are kept for a very relatively low price. But before I spin off and show you what I got at the mom and pop thrift stores for a very good deal, I also want to let you know that I have now purchased this sweet baseball bat. And when I was younger, fancied myself as a little bit of a self-proclaimed aficionado of swinging the old baseball bat. Used to go to a lot of batting cages. This was $4.99 also, which seems like Goodwill. There's actually 2 Goodwills in this area. There's another one about 2 miles away. I visited that one first, and I got this baseball bat for $4.99. And then I got that weird-shaped man head for $4.99. It seems like the go-to price for Goodwills are $4.99. I also swung by Salvation Army. Did not find anything good from there. I'm trying to find, hold on a second. Let me reach back here. I've got a bag full of goodies that I got from a mom and pop thrift store by the name of, let me read off the name. This is in Tustin. No, it's not in Tustin. It is in Orange, California, or maybe it's Santa Ana. It is called the Lutheran High Thrift Shop. The Lutheran High Thrift Shop, and I'm guessing it is owned by a church, the Lutheran Church. I spent a grand total of $5.40 on this bag of goodies. Let me show you what I got. First thing is this really cool, look at this. This was only $1. For $1, I got this really cool, like, I don't know what this is. If it's like basically either a rag or a towel, and it has all these different people on it. It has a city messenger. It has a taxi driver. Down here we have a policeman in that far corner. I really love this. I think this is like super cool. So I'll probably throw that in my kitchen, maybe as like either a dish rag or a towel. Now you're going to get really excited about this. I am a fan, of course, of Disney, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney movies, stuff like that. And I'm also a fan of eating and putting things on a tray to eat off of. And what better way to combine the two than with this? Do not let your jealousy get too overboard inside your heart, ma'am, children, and sirs, because this probably is not worth a ton of money. It's definitely probably worth more than I paid for it, though. $2. Look at this. Stamped a few times. $2 for this vintage plate with Mickey there. I love this, and I am going to put this in my cupboards and cherish it, hopefully for the rest of my life. And I will be serving little delicacies when people come over to visit. I'll put some little chips or some little like pretzel crackers, or maybe a cracker with some cheese and the little pimento slices, or maybe a pepperoni slices, and I'll say, "Sir, would you like a pimento olive or a piece of cheese on a Triscuit?" And I will hand you this, and you will say, "No, but I will take this from you, and I will hide it in my shirt, and I will run out the front door, Adam, because this is super cool." I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked on that. So I got that as well. And then inside here, there is something that is breakable. So let's check out what has been wrapped up inside of here. Check out this very cool mouse. Look at this little guy. I think he's like a salt and pepper shaker. You could put like something down inside of here. I'm probably not going to use him for that, but I think you sprinkle out the salt or the pepper or any other kind of flavoring seasoning out of his eyes. Like, hey, look at me. I'm a mouse. I'm a mouse. I'm savoring up that steak or that chicken sandwich that you love to consume so much. That's how, in my mind, a mouse that's carrying a big block of cheese would actually be talking. That was only $2. So I got all these from the Lutheran thrift store. Pretty cool stuff. So I got a lot of good, wonderful things. Went to the post office, went to Home Depot, ran some errands. Got to go home and fix the door. Tomorrow I have a friend coming in. The carpetbagger is actually going to be staying at my place. He does some videos. If you've never checked out YouTube/the carpetbagger, I think we're going to Disney a couple days next week, and we're also going to be running around and filming some weird, wacky roadside attractions. The thing that him and I became friends because he loves roadside attractions like I do, so we kind of have this kinship. We're like this when it comes to filming roadside attractions and stuff. So I think he's coming in tomorrow. I could be incorrect. He might be in the next day. But this week, at some point, him and I are going to be gallivanting around Southern California and maybe even beyond that to film stuff for his channel and stuff for my channel. Speaking of videos, on the Adam the Woo channel, YouTube/AdamTheWoo, my other channel, this is my second channel, my daily vlog channel, but I started another channel, my first channel, a few years before this one. I have a new video that I'm working on now, an editing process now. I am putting striking while the iron is hot, putting the slave to the grind. Speaking of slave to the grind, you ever hear Skid Row? You ever have a moment when you're in the shower and you're always singing something and it's always the shower tune? Well, there was this band by the name of Skid Row. The singer was Sebastian Bach, kind of around the Guns N' Roses era, early Guns N' Roses era. And I always have this song off the Slave to the Grind album by Skid Row, sang by Sebastian Bach, that every single time I'm in the shower, you can hear me belting out in my very, very untonable, tone-deaf voice. Is it all just wasted time? Can you look at yourself when you think of what you've left behind? I don't know why I always have that song. So anytime there is water careening and festooning my hair and down into my nether regions, I'm usually singing that song. Is it all just wasted time? I don't know where I'm going with this, but I got off topic with the slave to the grind. But we're going to be doing a lot of filming. The Carpetbagger and I, which will be very, very cool. Looking forward to hanging out with him. That's basically it. Running some errands, doing some editing. Oh yeah, the editing for the main channel video. I am doing a history. I'm going to spoil this now. No, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to semi-spoil it. I am doing a history of something in Orlando, Florida that no one, I don't think, has really shown a lot of proper documentation on this said theme park. There is some stuff online, but I kind of put my own little spin on it. And this is a collaboration video I did out in Orlando. Well, actually, it's technically Kissimmee, Florida at MGM Studios. Well, I just gave it away. I just gave it away. Dang it! Give me this bat! I just spoiled it. Dang it! Do not watch. Strike that from your memory. Strike that from your memory. I am not editing a video about the history of MGM Studios, and Micah from World of Micah is not assisting me in that video. And so do not listen to this vlog. Just stop it. You never watch this. Close your eyes, sir. Close your eyes, sir. You never heard what I am telling you. Now go back to your business. You have now been hypnotized in the name of Adam the Woo. Wow. This was a doozy.